Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Thank goodness we're not having technical difficulties today. Everything seems to be working nicely. Boy, oh boy, thank God. Anyway, working on a lot of stuff. Working on some nice sales funnel for you, and to get our new system launched. Now, the cutoff for the one-time payment of the $25 for the lifetime basic membership is 2 days and 8 hours away. All right, that's Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you've got people that are on the fence, or you want to send them a message to let them know they're going to get access for $17.98 a month, you definitely want to get that message out ASAP, because the time is coming really, really fast. So I see that a few people are taking advantage of that, and some people are definitely getting that message out to some people right now. We're getting ready to do a really big push here next week, and some exciting things are happening, and can't wait for you guys to see the results of the work that's been going on. One of the things that we did talk about we wanted to do today was to have a training on the Facebook Ninja, correct? Jeremy, we're going to do that today? Wonderful. I know that some people have been asking about that.
Yep.
So without any further ado, I think if you're ready, let's do it.
Yep. I'm
Pulling up your page. I will say something as a quick mention before we get into this. I had people saying they couldn't do this or that, and you know, one of the things that seems to be commonly happening is if you guys aren't watching the videos that are telling you how to do this stuff, it's creating an issue for you, because you have to please watch the videos, because that information is there so that you can understand how to do that. It's very, very important. I know some people, I myself included, like to take shortcuts, but it's important that you do watch these videos. They're not long, they're very, very quick, but they do explain how this stuff works. So I did want to mention that, and I know that we've had some people, Jeremy's told me that, you know, basically didn't actually set up whether it be the Facebook Ninja correctly, or even actually the social submission tool. So it's important that you watch those videos, and it's definitely going to help you to understand how it works. You know, what I do is I'll open up two screens right next to each other. I'll open up two browsers so I can have the instructional video going on, and I have another place where I'm actually putting in my message, you know, making sure I'm putting on a notepad first. Looks like we just lost Jeremy. I'm sure he's coming back. But that way you can actually watch the video and then do the steps that the video is telling you to do at the same time. So just open up two windows in your browser, and you're able to do two things at the same time. That's the easiest thing to do. And let's see here, Harry. Anyway, you know, working on some new sales tools for you guys, some new pages, a funnel, getting some solo ad people ready to get going here this next week once we have the new system in place, and we realized that it wasn't going to make sense for them to go out and market the old $25 one-time payment when we want them to market the $17.98 a month, and then will be automatically followed up with an upgrade to a $50 package. So that's the way we wanted to do it, and we are going to go that route. It's going to make more sense. It'll make more sense, and they like that idea as well. So here he is.
Do you want me to? Do you want to add a little bit to that?
Yeah, go ahead, Darren.
Okay. So part of the funnel that we've been busy creating, and obviously we've explained how that will. Well, we've demonstrated how that would flow over the past couple of Hangouts. Effectively, part of that funnel is actually going to be additional training, and that will fall into two parts. It'll be the similar format that we've seen through Zukul in the past, where there'll be a top video which will give you a particular training over, I think it's 6 or 7 modules, if you like. And then within that, there will also be additional training that will creep into it as well. And this is all part and parcel of a large training package that actually is going to be marketed as a hard copy in the UK. So obviously it won't affect anybody in the world, but there'll be a hard copy marketed in the UK of this training. But for example, in the second lot of training, I think there are 12 additional videos. So we focus on niche marketing, which is not something that we've talked about in the back of Zukul at the moment, but that niche marketing training package will become available within Zukul, within the back office of the jukebox training. And there's two parts to this. One is that you get the benefits of the training, or your prospects also get the benefits of the training. But the second part of it is that you will actually be able to buy that training package at a massive discount. It's cost an awful lot of money to produce, but you'll also get the website. You'll also get customizable headers and fonts and graphics and CD boxes and everything that you need in order to sell that product. So you can buy what we call the PLR. Now, some of you may not be familiar with PLR and MRR and things like that, but effectively you can buy the license to sell a product. So it's a bit like Zukul in the fact that by becoming a member you have a license to resell Zukul. But with PLR you're allowed to rebrand it. So clearly you can't rebrand Zukul into Darren's platform, but you can sell Zukul. Whereas the products that we're going to be promoting during this, I think an unusual sales funnel, I'm unaware of a sales funnel that does this. You're able to actually have those products to rebrand them themselves, so you can now have Darren's niche marketing, or Bart's niche marketing, or Jeremy's niche marketing, whatever it might be. And the third video in the series will show you how to do that. So it's quite, it's an incredibly valuable free training course that you're going to be getting. And then on top of all of that is that at each touch point is that we're going to be talking about Zukul. And we're going to be talking about it in two ways. One is obviously we're going to talk about what else is out there. So for example, the classic example is that if you want to have a blogging system, yes, you can have a free blogging system. You need to go to wordpress.org or wordpress.com, download it, and there you go. You can have Darren.wordpress blog, okay? Or you then have to buy a domain and some hosting. Now that domain and hosting will cost you ballpark about $14–15 in order to get all that organized. And then on top of that, to create your blog, you then have to either find free plugins or buy plugins. And effectively, a plugin is literally like a plugin that you put into the blog, which allows you to do a certain functionality within your blog. And there's an awful lot of fiddling. And if you haven't got the patience or the wherewithal to set up FTP and everything like that, it can be a real faff. But that is the benefit of a free blog. Now, if you go down the route of a paid blog, then you have the option of going to Empower Network, which is probably the biggest name that's out there that everybody's familiar with. Now, with that, yes, it's $25, and you can pay $25 a month and $25 a month only for your blog. However, the problem is that although they set it up as being a generic blog, unfortunately they've changed their terms and conditions now, so you cannot advertise anything else other than Empower Network because of the way that they've set their stall out. So in the past you've been able to advertise your dog walking services or whatever it might be, whereas now you can't. Now there are other blog setup services which are around about $25 a month that are out there. Ours is $25 a month, but that ours is $50 a month, but obviously you've got lots of other bits and pieces that are built in around it. And so again, ours is massively easy to use. What Jeremy and the programmers have done is they've very cleverly used the same editor as a running theme right through all of the things which are part of Zukul. So you do not need to learn how to do the blogging system using one system and then learn another system to create a capture page, then use another system to learn how to build a website or banners or anything like that. So, and again, that's all been designed with the purpose in mind, is that there will be a standard system, which will be the Zukul system, if you like, and that will enable you to then create anything that we later bring on or introduce. Police car going past. So there's the two ways that we're going to be marketing Zukul during the drop-in period. Is that we're going to be talking about the opportunities out there. So you could go to WordPress, you could go to Empower Network, or you could go to blogsareus.com or whatever it might be. Pay around about $20–25 a month, and you will have a blog. Or you can come to Zukul, and yes, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you're also going to be buying access to a landing page creator, the banner creator, a state-of-the-art autoresponder, which you know, is incredible. I've had a bit of a play with it yesterday, and it's amazing. Really, really, really like that. And that's just the basic version. The other bits and pieces that Jeremy's already told me about are just going to be fantastic. So, you know, you're going to get lots and lots of functionality on the Zukul. So the idea is that we show them the long, drawn-out version, and then we show them the easy, quick-fix version, which is Zukul. And then on top of all that, as I've said to you before, we will be piling on lots of value into that. And part of that is an old adage, in the fact that, you know, if you give, then you'll receive. And so by giving people lots of value up front, then they are much likely to, or more likely to be interacting with you or with Zukul or whatever brand you're wanting to promote. And the way that Jeremy is setting all this up is that although we're creating it, it's going to look like it's all coming from you personally. So you'll be able to edit it and hard code it both to you and obviously to your affiliate links. So that, again, there isn't anything out there. In fact, probably the nearest thing that we have out there as a competition for that, and I'm really clutching at straws to come up with an example, would be MLSP, or My Lead System Pro, in the fact that they lead with, you know, really good quality training. You know, it could be like half an hour, it could be an hour, hour and a half training as a front end, but then you don't get anything else after that. You know, what we're giving you is massive training. I mean, if we were to put all the videos together, then you're probably talking, you know, best part of 30–40 hours worth of training, which is going to be dripped, you know, over a course of a few weeks. So you're going to be getting the email sequences as normal. They'll still be going out, but you'll also be getting this additional training that's going to be going out, which again, like I say, is just going to be reinforcing the fact that they're dealing with quality individuals, i.e. you guys, and they're dealing with a quality company, i.e. Zukul. So, and again, at every point, we're just going to be promoting Zukul and the functionality and how easy it is to use that platform. So I'm not sure if Jeremy's on or with us. Do you want to wave and try and do something?
Well, while he's getting his page set up, and you know, guys, it's like, it's crazy, because even with Empower Network and whatever, Ian, you know, with that blog, for you to be able to make money with that package that you're selling for $25, which you get a blog, that's it. You're also paying an affiliate fee. I think it's $24.95 a month or $19.95 a month, so it's making it $45. It's one singular opportunity that you can sell for $25, and what, your first sale gets passed, and then your fourth sale, and then every fourth sale, right, from that point on is passed up. You don't even get the commissions on that. You know, just talking about, you know, you need to recap sometimes, and I think it's you know, it's like something that we really need to get focused on what we have here. The Social Sniper tool by itself is an amazing tool. It's just so valuable. I mean, you know, what could you sell it for? $50, $40, $39 a month easily. The autoresponder, easily $35 a month. Especially when you see all the features that you're going to be able to do on this, multiple campaigns, which you can already do. You can be able to import your list here shortly. You know, we're already working with Google to make sure it's going to deliver everything properly and work for you the right way. The landing page creator by itself, I mean, what, easily $29 a month. You could go ahead and sell that anywhere. And again, the landing page creator now, you can put videos in the background. You can customize it. There's so much that you can do with that. It's just getting crazy. Same thing with the banner creator. You know, you've got the blogging platform. You've got the URL tracker and shortener. And then, last but not least, we also have the Facebook Ninja. I mean, in that package for $50, it's like, you know, some people say, it's how can that not be sold? I mean, there's so much there for the tools that, you know, if people were to go and buy this anywhere else, as Jeremy has shown in a couple videos, I mean, you're probably talking about what, $280 worth of stuff altogether. So the value is super, super high, and I love the idea of what Darren's setting up now as far as a funnel where they're going to be able to get some free training in the front of all of this, and we're going to, you know, walk them into the $17.98 and then be able to automatically go into an upgrade situation for them to go ahead and upgrade into $50. So it's going to be very, very powerful, and definitely the solo guys are excited about that, and can't wait to start, and, you know, looking like we're going to be able to start doing this starting Monday here with those people in particular. So really, really good stuff. Jeremy, you all right? Yeah. All right.
I think so. I think so.
People are really looking forward to that training, man.
Yeah. I do apologise. For some reason, my computer decided to stop. Anyway, so I got it back up. So I don't know what the guys were talking about there. So I do apologise. And well, I suppose the best thing to do is to share my screen. Start sharing. That's it. Go over to another browser. I'm actually going to use Firefox for this. Now, the Facebook Ninja, you're going to find that if you're, you know, in the $50 package, you'll come up to Tools, and then you'll find the Facebook Ninja. Now, if you don't see the Facebook Ninja for some reason, the site's not broken. I mean, the way we've designed Zukul is because, you know, all of us sitting on this call, you know, me, Darren, and Bart, we've been in lots of programs, if you like, over a course of a couple of years, really, and you know, we got fed up with, well, one, all the hot air that's out there, and two, the thing that I found frustrating was the information overload. So, you know, when we built Zukul in a way that you wasn't going to get information overload. You know, what you should be able to do is to come into Zukul, use a tool, and learn how to use that tool before the next tool is available. So that's how we built Zukul. So if you come in and you're expecting to see all your tools down the left-hand side here, and you only see one or two, that means you've got to come up to the courses and do the course on that tool. You know, so I think the very first tool you see is the social sniper, and then after the social sniper, I forget what it is now, to be honest, but we certainly will give you the list of how it unfolds. But all you need to do is to go and do the courses, and the courses are not there. It's not there to punish you. It's there to make sure that you get the best out of that tool and you know how to use it. Now, first off, I want to show you, you know, the Facebook Ninja is working. It's working fine. So I just want to go over to my post log. This is my account, you know. So if I come back up the top, there's my name, Jeremy, and this is my account. So this is a real account that I use. Now, here's my post log of my messages that go out, and as you can see, posted OK, posted OK, posted OK, and I get the odd error, you know, which is to be expected. The image was the wrong size. It could be that that Facebook didn't particularly like the URL that day and wanted me to put in a capture code. Or it could be that you know, I'm not in the group and that the group has to be approved, or it could be a number of reasons. Okay, so you're not going to get 100% post all the time. Okay, so but 99% you're going to get your posts going out. So if I come back to the dashboard, you know, when you first come to the Facebook Ninja, you're not going to see all these buttons that you see now. What you're going to see, I'm just going to click this button, disconnect your Facebook. You're going to see these two buttons, video, that's under that Getting Started tab, and then you've got this link your Facebook account. So you need to click on that button, and that's going to take you over to Facebook and link your account to the the Facebook Ninja. Now, because I've linked it in the past, it's automatically done it, and I've already got Facebook open. So I'll just do that again for you. The very first time you come, you're going to get these two buttons. You need to click on this button that says link your Facebook account. That will take you over to Facebook. You need to push a couple of OKs, and then you're ready to go. And as you can see, my poster's working fine. So if I come over to my post scheduler, which is this button here, set up a message template. So you click on that. That will take you over to a page like this one. And then what you need to do is to create yourself a message set. So you click on that button there. I'm just going to type in there test. This gives your message so you can identify it. And as you can see, I've got lots of different names there. And this one here, test. So at the moment, there's no messages inside the test. So if I wanted to put messages in the word itself or that magnifying glass, that'll open it up. And I've got blank messages here ready to fill out. So I'm just going to go back a screen. I'm going to take you to a message set that I've already done, but on the right hand side here, this edit button edits the name, so if I put in test 1 in there and then save that, actually, I want to delete that message set, and I don't want their messages to be posted out on Facebook anymore. All I do is just delete them, bang. And that gets rid of it. So that will stop those messages going out. Now, if there's any messages that are in the queue, so if you've got 10 messages that had already been sent out, and then you delete that message set, those 10 messages will still go. The server will still send those messages. So it doesn't stop sending your messages immediately. So whatever you've got in the queue, it will carry on doing that. So let's go over to my message set. Now, basically here, I've set up my URL, which goes, this link URL, which is the page that I want people to go to. Then I've got a bit of link text. So if I come up here, I've done a screen capture. You see here it says, earn money on Facebook. Facebook start now. Now, if anybody clicks on that title, that's this bit here, that's clickable. Okay, so that's I'll just go back over to that. So there's the image that I've got, and there's my title, if you like, and that actual title is clickable. So if somebody clicks on that, it'll take them over to wherever you've set up in here, whatever link you've put in here. Then you come down, you need the actual image itself. Now that's, again, if I come back over to my screenshot, there's an image that I've got. So you need to pop that image URL in there. Now, if you're wondering where to get those images, hold on, I'm going to show you. And then what you do is you write the body of your text, your message in there. And you keep doing that. You go down, you write different messages. As you can see, I've got different, the same URL, but what I've got is I've got a different headline at the top there, another different headline, and as I go down, and then when you come right down the bottom of the screen, when you've written as many messages as you like, you've got a big save button, you click on that, and then what that does takes you back to this this page here that you can either set up another message set, or you can edit and add some more messages to the one that you're already working on. So what I want to do is come back over to, let me just close that one. Now over here you've got, let me run you through these tools. Now here you've got search groups. So if I open this one up, I can actually go in and search groups. I do apologize if it runs a bit slow. So if I put in here MLM and then I click on search, what that's going to do is go over to Facebook and find all the groups with the that keyword that I put in there, and that's come back with 546 groups. Now I can either go off and click on these little red links here and start to join these groups, or I can actually save them into one bundle. So let me come back a screen. Now there's videos in the courses here. There's videos, if you come up to the courses, there's videos explain you exactly what you need to do. Okay, so there's no rocket science here. It's fairly simple if you follow the video instructions. this button here, if I click on that button, My Groups, this goes again off over to Facebook, and it actually brings back all the list of the groups that I'm already a member of. So I'm a member of 946 groups, and there they are all listed down on the screen there. So I'm just going to go back one screen again. And then we have this button here that says disconnect Facebook. Well, I think that says exactly what it says on the tin. You know, if you don't want to have Zukul connected to your Facebook, then you just click that button. Then we have the post scheduler. Again, that's posts that are ready to go out that you've already set up. Search groups, I've shown you. Saved groups. Now, what you could do is if you come over to saved groups, you can create bundles. You see here I've got, so I'll just click on that. And I'm going to put in there again, test. I'll save that. Now, obviously, you can give that any name you like. If you can see at the moment, it says 0, so there's no groups in there. So if I come back over to the Facebook dashboard, if you like, and then now what I can do here is you can see here it says saved groups here at the top here. I don't know whether you can see that there. So what I do is I pick that bundle that I've just made, the test one, and now what I can do is I can either select all these groups or I can just go down and tick the boxes. So I'll just collect those first 3 ones there, and I'm going to say you know, add selected groups to the bundles, which is my test bundle that I've just done. It says okay, the groups have been added there. So now if I come back over to the Facebook Pro dashboard, and then I go to my saved groups again, now as you can see there's my test bundle of groups, and it's got 3 in there. So if I go over into the test group now what I can do now is with messages that I've set up, there's a few messages that I've got pre-set up here. I can choose one of those message templates that I've already set up, choose the time that I'd like the message to go out, every 5 minutes or up to every 90 minutes, and then once I've done that I just say message all groups, and that will send that selection of groups to that particular message set. So you know, you can promote any product you want, you know. So if you know you're in the making money online business, you can put them in one bundle, and then if you want to promote dog food, you can put that in another bundle, and if you want to promote hot air balloon rides, you can put that into another bundle. So you don't have to promote one particular product. You can promote as many products as you like. All you need to do is just organize yourself a little bit. Now let me come back over to the message templates. Now there we go. Now you remember we said this URL here, which is an image. So if I come back to that screenshot, that image is there, what gets posted into Facebook, and if somebody clicks on that image, they go off to whatever website address I put in there. Now to get those images, if you're promoting Zukul and you think, well, where do I get those images? What you need to do is come up to courses. Let's make sure I get the right screen. Yeah, come up to courses. Now depending on whether you've started the course or whether you've completed the course, you'll need to click on one of these tabs. But what you're looking for is the social submission tool icon. Okay, so you click on that. That will bring you to this screen. Now if you haven't done the first module, you need to do the first module. But what you're looking for is the second module. So you click on the second module, and then once you're on that screen, now below the video there's some images that you can use. Okay, and there's some messages that are already pre-written for you. Now there's lots of images. We're going to obviously now be updating these images because they're going to be out of date within a few, you know, by the 1st of November, because it says, you know, turn $25 into, you know, hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, but there's lots of images that you can use. Now, as I say, we're going to add some new images here, and all you need to do is to get an image, is to right-click on the image, and then if you come down to, it says copy image location. Now it might say, depending on what browser you're using, if you're using Chrome, I think it says copy image link. I don't know what it is for Safari or anything like that, but basically what you want to do is to get the website address of where that image is. And the other way you can do it is to click on the image, and that's going to open it up in its own new window. And then all you need to do is to come up into the browser here, highlight that so it's all blue, right click on it, come down to copy, then come over to, where are we, the message sets. Here we go. So I'm just going to get rid of this one that's in there at the moment, and then pop that new image in there, and then go down to the bottom of the screen and click save. So that's now saved that image to my message set. Now, coming back over to the post log, let me come back to the post log. Now, if you come into the post log and you see error message, error message, error message, there's nothing wrong with the Facebook Ninja tool. All it means is that your account is somehow been dropped. You know, at the moment, as you can see, my posts are going okay. Now look, if I go down the screen here, look, okay, okay, okay. Right, I've got some errors here. So let's go down. Then there's an okay and okay. Then there's an error. Okay, so it's not 100% sending out every post, but if you get, like here, look here, I had 2 error messages. If you get, you know, more than 4 or 5 error messages in a row, that means that that Zukul has lost the connection between, you know, your Zukul account and Facebook. Now, so all you need to do is, if you're in, I don't know, depending on what browser you've got, the first thing you'll need to do is to come over to your Facebook account and then log out of your Facebook account. Okay, log out of Facebook. And then once you've done that, you then come back over to Zukul, come back to Facebook Ninja, and then disconnect the Facebook Ninja from, you know, disconnect Facebook. It says there, disconnect FB. Click on that button. That's now going to definitely disconnect you from Facebook. Then what you need to do is to come up to, you know, on Firefox here, you've got these 3 lines, and it's exactly the same for Chrome. You come down to history. Okay, so these little 3 lines, come down to history, and then once you're there, you want to come to clear recent history. So you click on that button there, and you need to put a tick in all the boxes. Don't just put a tick in the cookies and the cache. You want to put a tick in all the boxes. The only one that you can actually keep is your one that says passwords. You can keep your passwords. Once you've done that, click on clear history. I'm not going to do it because it will log me out of the Hangout. Then come back over to Facebook, sign back into your Facebook account, then come back over to Zukul, and then you'll have that button that I showed you earlier that says, you know, click to, you know, link your Zukul to your Facebook account, and it will just link it all back up again, and everything will start working fine. Now, it sometimes drops me out maybe once a month, but you know, that's just the name of the game. We can't, there's nothing we can do about that. But if you get an error message, just disconnect your Facebook and reconnect it back up, resave your messages, and away you go. You don't have to rewrite your messages. Once you connect it, you know, if you've got loads of messages that are already saved here, you disconnect and then you connect again. It's going to remember your messages. It's not going to get rid of all your messages. All you need to do is just go into your message set, go down to the bottom, click save, and it will reschedule it, and away you go. And everything will work fine for you. So the next thing I'd like to show you is the landing page creator. Now, if we come over to the landing page creator, and I'm going to go to my pages, a new feature that we've added. Okay, now here's I'm just going to stop this video before it starts playing. It's the lovely Darren. Right, now these are the pages that I've actually made inside my account, but there's a new functionality that's just, there's this little, I don't know what they're, these 2 open brackets with a line in the middle. Now basically what that is for this particular landing page is a web form. So if you want to, you know, you want to get opt-ins to, and you think, oh, I need a web form. Basically, you need to make a landing page, and then when you've saved the landing page, you never have to promote the landing page. You click on these little arrows here, if you like. Click on those. That will give you this pop-up. Now you save this, you just right click on that, go down to copy, and you can now take that to anywhere you like, to put it into your blog, put it on another website. You can do anything you like, and that will be an opt-in form that will opt people into your particular campaign. And you can create a new button. You see, I've got the word submit, so all you do is you put in here, I'll just put free access, and then I click generate, and then basically my button name inside my opt-in form is going to be called free access. So you can just put any name you like in there, and then all you do is you right click on that, go down to copy, and then you can paste that into anywhere you like. So what I'll do is, let me just come over to my blog, and I'll make a post to my blog. And I'll stop this video again. I do apologize if my screen's running a bit slow. I mean, again, we've got videos at the top of every single page that show you what to do. So I'm going to push this this button here that says source, and then put my mouse in there, and then I'm going to go right click and then paste, and that's pasted my form in. Okay, so now I'll just give this test again and test, and we'll leave that blank because we want it to post now. We come down here, and as Darren tells you in the video, you just need to choose a category. It doesn't matter what category, and then you click create the post. Obviously you're going to put your content in there. I just want to show you the web form basically. So where are we? Come over to my posts. Oh, I made it a page, I believe. Yeah, there we go, there it is. So I'm just going to click on this to open the page, and there's my web form. You see it says, it's got put my name and my email address in there and free access. So obviously I would have some nice content on that page, and then I'd have my opt-in box, and I can paste that opt-in box on anywhere I like. But if I want to use my WordPress blog, or I've got a website that I want, and that will link with your Zukul account, and you can, again, you can promote any product, because if we come back over to Zukul, you've got the autoresponder. So you can create campaigns and now create an opt-in box like the one I've just shown you. Where are we? An opt-in box that will be linked to one of your Zukul campaigns that you've got here. So maybe in another Hangout we'll do a bit of training on the the autoresponder. So hopefully the Facebook Ninja is so easy to use, and as I say, all you need to do is, you have any error messages, just write your Facebook. Simple as that. Create as many messages as you like. That's up to you how many you want to post, so that you don't get yourself put into Facebook jail. If you're new to Facebook posting and you haven't got that many groups, I would recommend that you maybe post every half an hour. If you're a seasoned marketer and you've got lots of groups that you're a member of, you could do every 10, every 5 minutes. That's entirely up to you. The responsibility is yours to make sure that you don't overpost, because the power of these tools is you can overpost. So, use it with caution, but have fun with it. You're not going to break it. And if you do have any problems, submit a ticket. We always get it fixed, and every single ticket gets answered within sort of 28 to 48 hours. And I think I'll stop there, Bart.
Yeah, I've got a question for you real quick. Well, and a comment also, obviously. Guys, obviously you have to have your Facebook ID in your profile for it to be connected to your poster. That's number one, rule number one. Make sure it's in your profile, or else your Facebook will not get won't get connected. Number one. But so, Jeremy, when you're going back and you want to go ahead and clear out and log out of Facebook, right? And then you're going to go ahead and, well, you're going to disconnect. You're going to log out, and then you reconnect. Will the messages that are already set up in the log, will they continue to go out, or do you need to reset up your campaign?
No, you don't need to reset the campaign up, but what you'll need to do, the messages will be there for you. You just go into the messages, go down to the bottom of the screen and click save. Then you'll The message will stay there, and then you'll go over to your groups, my groups, or your saved groups, and depending on what message groups that you want to send, and then just reschedule them. You know, you'll need to reschedule them to say. But the minute you disconnect the Zukul from Facebook, any messages that are in the pipeline will still go. But any messages after, when you reconnect, you'll just have to, just resave things. You don't have to go and create all the messages again, but you'll just need to go from the drop how often you want them to go, and then say.
Okay, so if I disconnect and reconnect, if I've got 3 days worth of messages ready to go out in my post schedule. Uh-oh, I think we have lost it, Jeremy. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, sorry, you'll have to re-say that again.
I just want to clarify this one more time because I think this question might come up. So, if I need to disconnect and reconnect my Facebook, so I disconnect my Facebook, I log out of Facebook, I clear my cache, I log back into Facebook, and then I reconnect my Facebook to my account. If I have, let's say, 3 days worth of scheduled messages in my post scheduler, those will still go out, right?
Right. No, this is not 3 days. If this is basically what happens. Our server runs every 5 minutes, okay, to do a run of posts. Now, what it can do in that run of posts, it can roughly send out 1,000 messages in that 5-minute break. Okay. Now, if you're in that run, so it could be you, there could be Mr. Smith or Mrs. A or whatever. If it's chosen your particular messages to go out in that run, then your messages will go. But if you miss a run, because sometimes if there's lots of messages, say, going out at 9 o'clock in the morning, so if every member decides, I want to send my message out at 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's over 1,000 messages to go in the first run at 9 o'clock, the next set of messages, instead of going at 9 o'clock, will go at 9:05. And then the next 1,000 will go at 9:10, and so on. So if you've got a set of messages that have already been added to the server run, they will be in the pipeline, they'll go. But if you've got messages that haven't been added to the server run,
right,
and there's no way that you would know that, you would need to go to your scheduler, and your scheduler will tell you if the messages are in the pipeline to go out. Because when you disconnect your Facebook and then reconnect your Facebook, it sort of clears the scheduler. So if you go and look at your scheduler and you see that it's empty, then you know that you need to just go in and reset and do some saving, clicking some buttons. But if you see them in the scheduler, that means the server has marked them and said, well, we're sending these and there's nothing you can do about it now. They're going.
Okay. Cool. Well, that helps. Beautiful. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Well, that's good for me. Darren, do you have anything you want to add on to that?
No, it's I need to go back and play because even in the past couple of days, there's been some new functionalities that have gone onto there. I really like that opt-in form system. I know it was talked about, but that is so easy. And again, on that, we need to do a little bit of extra training on that, just to show just basic HTML coding, just to show how they can change colors and do stuff like that. But it's so simple, really, really great. And I've not seen anything as straightforward as that. If you go to Aweber or GetResponse or anything like that, it's such a just a kerfuffle trying to find where the form is and get either the long code or the short code and stuff like that. Just simply, one click and it's there. Really, really great. So thank you for all that. I've had no problems with my Facebook. I've just been checking out my clicks because I know that's one of the things that we've been measuring. And my Facebook posting, now we've got that new. Now we've got that new URL, Shauna, the 365. It's been going guns. I won't tell you how many it's gone, but it's 4 digits. Put it that way, which is brilliant. Considering that is, what's that? That's 5 days. 5 days I've had that going. with a slightly different style of campaign, and I'm up to, well, like I say, 4 digits worth of clicks gone into that, which is just incredible. So thank you very much for that. What are we doing training on next time? Can't wait.
Yeah.
Look at all those notes.
Yeah. So just coming back to that form, the autoresponder. My screen keeps freezing up. I do apologise. Yeah. So the autoresponder, that opt-in box that we've made. Okay. Now we're going to make some more functionalities with it, so you can change the colour, you can change the size, and all that. That's the first phase of the box. Okay. Because somebody sent us in a message saying, "Oh, is there any way you can do it so that I can have an opt-in box?" So yeah, we did it. You know, we made that opt-in box, sent them a message, said the opt-in box. That was done with it literally within an hour of them sending us a ticket in. Okay, so we replied to that, thought, yeah, great idea, we'll add that. But I just want to share my screen again with you, if I may.
Of course.
Going to go back over to my Firefox. Now, this is the URL shortener. Okay, now it's so simple to use. If you're going to create a new URL that you're either going to shorten or you're going to track it, I mainly use it for tracking. I mean, all of this traffic that you see here on the screen is all from either the Social Sniper or the Facebook Ninja. Okay, now when you create a new tracking URL, if you like, there's a couple of domains that you can choose from. If you're going to post onto Facebook, don't use this in247.info. Facebook don't like it, ask you to put in this code to make sure you're a human, so stay away from that for Facebook. Works perfect everywhere else with Pinterest and Instagram, or not Instagram, what's it, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+. That works fine, but the 365.pm works 90% on Facebook. Now, if you choose a bizarre URL, which I had a ticket the other, which really was, I looked at the URL and thought, who in their right mind would choose that URL? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was a one that had a pornographic word in it. So Facebook flagged it as spam, and they were saying to me, "Oh, the URL tracker doesn't work." And when I looked at the URL, I thought, why would you write a URL like that? You know, so write sensible URLs, because you know Facebook, got fantastic programmers. If they see words that they think are not suitable for their site, they're going to ban it. You know, they're going to stop it from being posted. But just look at this traffic that I'm getting. These are, I think this tool is fantastic. You see the clicks. These are ones that I'm running in email campaigns that I'm seeing to see how many people open my links. This is a bit of traffic that Darren's doing got running for us. This is one that I'm using on I think this is Google+. Then I've got one that I'm running on Facebook. You know, so this URL tracker is fantastic, and you can make as many as these as you like. You know, so don't feel shy to think, oh, I need to send Google+, I need to send LinkedIn, I need to send Facebook, I need to send them all to the same link. Don't do that. Every advertisement that you send out, even in your, when you come back up to here, I mean, I'm not even doing it properly myself, to be honest. When you come back up to your Facebook Ninja and you set up a message URL. Now, I haven't done it myself, which I should do, so slap on the wrist for me, definitely. Let me open this and I'll show you what I mean. You know, when you create this URL here in the URL shortener and tracker, the next advertisement, put a different URL in, and then you'll be able to see what image and what message is getting the best clicks. and then once you know which one's getting the best clicks, and then you can up it. You can even then split test it for free here, and then if you want to pay for advertising because you know you're getting the clicks to it, then you can go and do a Facebook paid advertisement or a Google paid advertisement. And I'm sure that we're going to have some training up in the Jukebox training very soon to show you how to actually pay for traffic on Facebook and Google. So I just wanted to share that my traffic results, and really, to be honest, at the moment I've not been doing a lot of traffic and I think the competition is, I don't know if my screen stopped sharing, hopefully. My screen stopped there now, Bart, is it,
Yep.
Darren? Yeah.
Yep.
We've got the 2 competitions we're finishing up this week. Now, I don't know whether you remember a few weeks ago when we was making the now social, the social sniper. We wanted a name for that, and a few weeks ago I mentioned that there was a member that actually gave me the name over Skype, and but now on Friday we're going to be ending that competition because obviously we've chosen the name, and we'll announce on Friday what the prize is for that. But also we've got the other competition, Bart. What's what's it?
The social sniper. Yeah. Social sniper.
So that ends on Friday, I believe. Is it Friday we're ending that competition, or is it Thursday? I can't remember now.
We were having the cut-off around about today stroke tomorrow, depending on when people can get their screenshots in. And then we're announcing everything, the winners of the 2 competitions, if you like, or 2 events. They're being announced on Friday. So you got the last sort of what would it be? The last 36 hours for to get clicktastic. I've just done my screenshot, and I'm just going to upload that onto Facebook. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm allowed to win. I made that mistake at the beginning, saying that me and Jeremy weren't allowed to enter the competition, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to try to get, can you believe this, my clicks, I'm going to try and get them to go over 30,000 clicks. Now that's a little bit of cheating because there's about 3 weeks worth of clicks in there, but it just shows you with a little bit of concerted energy and obviously knowing what works and what doesn't work. It's 30,000 clicks, 29,500 clicks just in 3 weeks, which isn't bad going. And just remember, a large lump of that, I would say a good 20,000 of that is free traffic. Obviously there's a few bits and pieces of paid have gone into there, but not masses of, I've not put loads of money into paid traffic because again, I'm just testing the waters on what works and what doesn't, obviously with a lot of the funnel. Surprisingly, just adding on to the funnel, for some reason, some people have obviously got hold of the links and stuff like that, and the funnel's working brilliantly. I've got to say, because of the number of clicks I've had a few clicks go through it, but I've had three sales go through it, and that's almost, I would say, almost 100% conversion rate. So whilst I'm not saying it'll be like that forever, I think I've got 5 click-throughs, 5 unique click-throughs, and 3 sales on it. So that all bodes well once we start to throw. Imagine sending 30,000 clicks to that funnel. So that looks good. That looks good as well.
And what I think would be good, Darren, is if you could give us some training on setting up some messages inside Facebook Ninja and the Google Plus and so on, so that we can see how you do your messages, and maybe we'll all pick up some tips.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. Awesome. Cool. Well, we're right at about the time that we need to cut this off, or it'll take hours to load on YouTube. So let's do that, and
Okay.
we will be seeing you guys again on Friday, and remember the contest is ending here soon, so get your work out there, and a lot of really great stuff to come, you guys. So with that, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. Thank you very much.
One thing I just want to add, sorry, if in the Facebook group, if you want any particular type of training, please put in the Facebook group what you want to be trained on any of the tools, or if you want Darren to give you some marketing tips or whatever it is you need, put it inside the Facebook group. Any problems that you've got, send in tickets, we answer them, so let us know what you'd like to be trained on, and I think it's on Wednesdays we're going to do training. Every Wednesday we're going to do tools training, if you like, and how to use the tools. So every Wednesday, so pop in your ideas on Facebook, and maybe we'll put up a post, a blog post as well, that you could maybe leave your comments on there, or any testimonials, because testimonials are all good for all of us to use in our sales material. So yeah, so let us know what you want to have on Wednesday's Hangouts, and we'll get those in place for you.
Awesome. Cool. All right, man. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for joining us today, everybody else, and we will see you again on Friday. And again, I did load the link for the YouTube channel for Zukul into the Facebook group as well. All these Hangouts are there, so you can go back and reference them if you need to. Please look for that, and we will see you on Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.